What's up guys, it's Alan here. Back to another helicopter video. So I'm running with heavy rockets and the air-to-air missile. Some of you may ask, why not use the aim-guided missile? Why not use the TOW missile for your secondary weapon? So you can maximize your anti-ground damage. And since heavy rockets are so good, usually it's the heavy rockets that kill the enemy helicopter. Yeah, theoretically that works, but you're supposed to give yourself room for making mistakes. So that's why I use the aim-guided missile, which I'll show you in an actual example later. But right now, let's focus on how to perform close air support duty, or farming as they say. Alright, so here we go. This is also from the same match, and after a few successful initial runs, the enemy has clearly picked up on me being a threat in a helicopter, and they have to deal with. So you can notice a increased amount of attention. For example, right here, getting some light arms fire. Not sure from where, but don't matter. So this is another thing to remember. Always, before you make a run, always make sure you have enough rockets. Because I forgot to reload and I didn't have enough rockets to get the kill on the light armor. Thankfully, some friendly engineer managed to get the last rocket in. And because I noticed there are more infantries I haven't dealt with, and because I wasn't logged on, so I decided to go for another run of the same path. This is what farming means. If you find a good run pattern, a good path that you can exploit, keep doing it. Why the fuck not? They haven't caught on. There's no RPG coming your way. There's no stinger. So just keep doing it. Get more kills for your team. Right, and this is the example I was telling you earlier. You would want to start with a heat seeker. This is going to throw off the enemy pilot. Usually they're going to turn around, try to get away and restore their countermeasures. Then this is when you get the best chance to shoot them down with your heavy rockets. And this one right here is a bad example of how you should approach a strafing run against an enemy armored vehicle. So I didn't really do much damage because I was only shooting at it from the front, and it was already prepared to face me. If it has any TOW missile, or if their friends have any stingers, I'm probably a dead bird. But I'm lucky they didn't have too many counters for me. So now I decided to follow along the valley and maybe circle around and get a cheeky kill from behind. But yeah, this is when I get distracted and everything went to shit. And I only found this out when editing. If you look at the top right corner, apparently I'm killed by the anti-tank mine. Holy shit, their anti-tank mine killed my helicopter. At this point, you know, I thought the game was pretty much over. We're just a hair away from losing, so might as well screw around a little. So I got into my F-16, didn't even notice the enemy. Yeah, I just pretty much went for a kamikaze over here. But apparently I was wrong again. Our team swung back and we're still kicking. We're still somehow doing it. So I got back into the helicopter again. Sorry teammates, keep hogging the vehicles. But this time I decided to actually try hard for once and not screw around. So if I remember correctly, I looked at the map before spawning in and decided on a few focal points. Since we're not anywhere close to capping D now, best I can do is to defend Charlie and help out Echo. So this is also kind of a tip for you guys. Since you're in a helicopter, you are the kill streak. Even if you're not getting kills, the simple fact that you made a bunch of enemy change into engineers and use Stinger instead of RPGs, you are bringing a lot of values to your team. And of course, it's not just about getting one of those 6 kills, 7 kills, monster kill streaks. It's about helping your team out, deciding what your team really needs to win this match. For example, you got a tank on objective C causing a lot of trouble. You can perhaps find a way behind that tank and lob a few heavy rockets into it to destroy it. Then your team has Charlie, and you're able to win the game, hopefully at the end. Of course, it's a constant effort. It's not like one engagement, one successful strafing run would win you the game. It's multiple successful strafing run, and you gotta win against the enemy helicopter, prevent them from farming your teammates. And all of these combined, I think just explains why I love Battlefield so much, why I love flying helicopters in Battlefield so much, because it's only in games like this where there are 64 players all working together or against each other for their own team, trying to achieve something. And you're part of it, but you alone can also make a lot of difference. That's what I think is so beautiful.